Welcome, Sagittarius, Capricorn, to your January 23rd through the 27th reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe, guys. Let's see what's going on with you. Oh, it's almost the end of the month here. Best messages coming out. Ooh, look at what we got here. We have paying attention, diligently working, focused on that pinnacle, focused on that goal, whatever that pinnacle is for you. For some of you, it could be love or what it is you're passionate about. Okay. For some of you, it's love. For others of you, it's just where my passions are, where I am driven to succeed. Okay. So, but feeling a little exhausted. You guys have been putting out a lot of work over here, using a lot of energy, but not giving up. There could have been a situation over here where you feel like someone has kind of like destroyed your self-confidence there for a second, right? If it is coming to love. I just want to bring this up really quick because it does feel like, hey, you know what? You overwhelm me. I was focused on you. I was trying to show you something, and then you kind of destroyed my self-confidence. And it does feel like, you know, I even tried it again. But yes, it was just kind of a, you know, I gave myself expression, but it does feel like they kind of came back and expressed their feelings to you, which was very toxic, not a very good situation over here. They kind of laid it on the line over here and made you feel a little bad, even though it felt like you were doing something, you know, that you were doing something nice, right? And they've definitely destroyed your, a little bit of self-confidence. Yeah. And it, you know, it did feel like now you're kind of like now you just feel a little overprotected in the love situation. Okay. Yes. Celebration. There is something there that's coming in over here where you are going to celebrate. Your creativity is looking great. You have this happiness. You have a lot of friendship around you. You could be going out to celebrate with friends, not worrying about this person anymore. It does feel like now I'm going to focus on this pinnacle on my job and not really worry about love right now because I was kind of destroyed over here. Okay, I thought that, you know, I was doing something awesome. I thought something awesome could have come out of this situation, and it did not. I kind of feel like it's 2-in-1 now. I'm kind of feeling like, you know what? I was giving myself to love. Now I'm just going to go back to work. I'm going to put love kind of on the burner, the side burner over here. I'm not going to really worry about that right now. Yeah, because there was some kind of conflict. They caused some kind of conflict that you didn't even see coming. Okay. It was almost like I didn't see this coming. I didn't know, you know, like, wow, you went a little cray cray on me over here with the devil and the, you know, but it was, you know, but it was more like just talking, not really, you know, it's not a physical. It's just, you know, I'm throwing wands over here at you, having this conflict, this disagreement, causing this strife, but it just feels like it was like for no reason, right? There's no reason to have this strife, but, and you might be having a little mental conflict about it, kind of working it in your head, trying to figure out why. Why did this happen? So it could be a little overwhelming for you. And even though you're trying to work on your pinnacle, you might be trying to figure out this overwhelming situation as well, because it makes you, I just think it threw you for a loop. This right here is throwing me for a loop. I don't understand where this is coming from. I don't understand where this overwhelming situation is coming from. Why? Why are they being so selfish? Why did they act this way out of nothing? I try to give my heart and soul, you know, to this person, or, you know, I really went out of my way, you know, to try to make them happy or something of this nature. Okay, take it how it resonates. But now it was almost like I'm having a little bit of lack of concentration, even though I'm really focused. But it still kind of throws me for a loop because I don't understand how and why this went down this way. It doesn't make any sense. It actually doesn't look like it's any sense. They look like they have Let's just look at them for a second because I'm feeling insecurities. But it feels like it's very karmic because we have the devil in the middle of the deck here. So it was something very karmic, but it feels like it's very karmic. We'll see, but it feels like it's very karmic for you and them as well. Almost like they were learning something as you were learning something as well. So let's get in here and see. So that 5 5s is making change. We have 5 5 5. Okay, to the 7. Of course, this will make 6, right? But it's also got the 1 plus the 5 making 6, but it's also for the harmony in the end. But you do have the negative, right, which is disharmony on the negative side of the 6. It looks like it's something, though, that it's definitely something that has to do with karma. We'll figure that out in a second, guys. Clarifying on the situation between the lovers and the devil. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, from, So going over here, we do have the, you know what? I'm fine. I'm fine right now. I'm single. If I need to mingle and the right person comes around, then it's all good. But right now, I'm happy being single. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just going to go after my money, with the fruits of my labor. I've been putting in all this work. I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to put that right there. I'm good. I'm in a challenge mode. I feel like giving up, but I'm good. Yeah, I've been planting all these different seeds anyways. I'm okay. I'm waiting for other investments to come through. 7 to the 7. Yeah. And then 7 to the 7 to the 9. So, yeah. So definitely feeling like your rewards are coming in. There's something very rewarding coming in for you. Something that's going to make you feel very happy here. Yeah, having a personal transition, not worrying about that, getting rid of some emotional baggage, but also feeling like there's some unfinished business when it comes to the way that I'm doing my transactions. So whatever you're busy doing, you might feel like I still have to work a little bit harder before I become the 9 of Pentacles. It's okay, though, because I'm on my way. I'm building these beautiful bridges. I want to say building these beautiful bridges with other people and getting ready to celebrate, through my job, my personal life. Everything's going fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm having my own little personal transition. And there is some unfinished business for sure. But it just feels like through your job, through what you're doing, but you are definitely wanting to walk into this freedom. So it does feel like you're having all kinds of new discoveries and new ideas coming in with new potentials, exploring new lands, new things, finding things also within yourself. There's a self-discovery here. There's definitely a self-discovery. Maybe it's like discovering what I can do and what I can't do, discovering how much I can do. Through this personal transition, even though I have unfinished business, I'm traveling to the lands of understanding myself, my spirit, feeling more free, not allowing these bonds and these chains. There's definitely an awakening here. There's definitely an awakening. Through this karmic ordeal that you had with this other person, I feel like you had some kind of awakening. It allowed you to tap into something within yourself. And maybe it was just something that you had attached to yourself. That you're now breaking free of those bonds and not worried about that. Maybe that was the point. I mean, maybe once before you were looking for love all the time or something, and then having this encounter, it changed something. They said no, they rejected you, and something happened. Something happened to you. It made you think. It made you overwhelmed. It caused a little anxiety. It made you think of different things. But it brought you to a beautiful place of a 9 of Pentacles, to where you found the rewards within yourself, and you said, I don't really need that right now. I don't really need that at all. I'm good. And maybe that was what it was. Maybe it was the wake up that you needed, that you realized I don't really need that right now. I'm kind of busy doing myself right now, and I'm okay. So this is going to allow you to have some kind of rapid action and movement for your manifestations and the things that you're planting seeds for, the things that you're investing in. It kind of makes me wonder, though, too, what did they learn from this situation? So we're finding out what happened to you, Sag Cap. It looks like you've found that peace within yourself, saying, you know what, I don't really need love. Wait, hold on, I'm good. I thought maybe I did to become whole. But then I found this wholeness within myself, in which I've already been kind of moving towards. I feel like you guys were already moving towards there. And then this situation comes, and it was kind of like the test of the universe. Are you really happy alone? Are you really happy by yourself? Can you really do this by yourself? Let's throw this person at you. I want you to take this test. I want you to show them something, even though I know maybe it, and it's almost like the universe knew it wasn't going to work, because they're being tested too. You're being tested with this karmic soulmate. That's very interesting. Because now you're feeling you're going to be wealthy. Wow. I want to bring in your wealth. I want to bring in your 10 of Pentacles. I want you to work on your finances and your security. I want you to find your way of where your long-term success is. And that's crazy, because you're planting the seeds for that. They're saying, let's worry about this pillar first. Find that wholeness within yourself so I can give you your financial gains, or I can give you the other pillar of health, right? Health or wealth, happiness, feeling whole in this area. You don't really need this person to feel whole. You don't need that just now, right this moment, right? The three, the powerful three in me. Wow. I want you to look at it from a different point of view, It's almost like it's like the universe was guiding you towards something, to see something within your shadow self. But yet it's karmic, so it's doing it not only to you, but it's doing it to them as well. They learned something. I want to know what they learned from the situation. I'm very, kind of like, I want to know. I want to know what they learned. Tell me what this person learned from this situation. Because, if you're both learning off of each other, I want to know. Or did they even learn anything? Maybe they didn't even learn anything. Whoa, maybe they just caused more karma. Well, we'll find out in a second, right? I'm going to read. If it comes out one way, we'll see the other way. We'll see how it works. Now I'm starting to think maybe they didn't even learn shit. Maybe you learned something, but they didn't even learn nothing. They still have a long ways. Why do I feel like for some of them they have a long ways to go? Clarify on the devil for the other person. They were supposed to learn sensuality. Hold on. Let's look at the cards coming out here, guys. Let's see. They were supposed to learn how to open up. And they were supposed to judgment. It's karmic. The judgment card's another card of karma. Let me just see here, guys. Let me lay these down right here. I know you guys can't see them. I'll show you in a second. I just want to kind of read it for a second because it's very interesting. They're supposed to learn how to open up their heart, but they're cold as ice. Ooh. Queen of Swords in reverse. They could have and should have taken this opportunity, but they've learned once again. It's almost like they didn't learn how to be. It's kind of crazy. kind of crazy. I'm going to show you guys what I got here. I've got the Fool to the Sun to the Judgment, which is saying, right, I'm supposed to open up to and take this as a pleasurable moment to get past my karmic deeds. You know, I'm supposed to answer the call, but they didn't. They allowed that door to close on them, right? To find that sensuality, to find that fun, to open up to life. They were supposed to take it as opening up to life. It was like their test from the universe to say, hey, did you take the test? Did you take the opportunity? Even if it's not supposed to work, or did you find that opportunity? Did you dig deep enough into your shadow self to say, you know what, there is love. There's a such thing as love. Love could happen for you. You know what I'm getting out of this situation. They want love. They don't know how to hold it. They don't have enough, for some of them, okay? For some of them. They don't know how to hold this love. They don't have enough self-esteem for this kind of love. They give themselves too many restrictions. They don't allow themselves to open up to, you know, to being in that loving way. So there's too much confliction. They conflict themselves. They allow injury to themselves for no reason. But yet they'll bitch and complain. I'm sorry, this is exactly what I'm saying. They will bitch and complain that no one loves me. No one loves me. I'm not loving. No one loves me. And then they become very critical, but then they become hard as cold as stone over here, not opening up their heart, keeping their heart to themselves as they become just very cold. Okay, and they were supposed to take this rebirth. This was their chance. They, you know, I feel like a lot of them, you guys, they manifested love, and then as soon as the opportunity comes, they said no to the dress. They said, no, I don't want that. So Spirit says, okay, well, let me help you. They use no intuition within the situation. I'm sorry, they don't know love, so they drown themselves. They drown themselves in victimhood. They drown themselves into loneliness. This card of loneliness, this is the card of drowning, right? But yet they want to sit over here and play victim, sorrow, feel sorry for me. I'm sorry, that's what it is. It's very rough. It's very harsh. Yes, it is. It's a very rough, very harsh scenario. And look, the Pope, I don't want any commitment. But yet I want to tell the universe, why is everybody got love but me? Why is it, right? Why is it that, you know, everybody has this and has that, but then they give themselves all the excuses to why they're not opening up to love. They give themselves all these excuses, and you know what that comes from? Fear. The devil. So they close themselves down, and then they become this like evil, treacherous, nasty person to you because you were guided to them. Yes, you were. You were guided towards them. You were guided towards them for a purpose, and then they denied. They denied the soulmate connection. That's it, and it was for a karmic reason. Because the whole thing is like, maybe, you know, you're saying, I want, you know, I'll try love. Why is this here? Universe throws two people together to learn something from each other. And you've learned that, you know what, it's good. I'm okay. I can love myself. I'm good. You guys passed the test. Because you said it's good. Yeah, it confused me. Yeah, it kind of hurt. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Yeah, it kind of, you know, destroyed my confidence there for a second. I don't think it lasted long. Because, I mean, if you go straight from destroying my confidence straight to, I'm good, right? Nine of Pentacles, you're fine. It's just that rejection, right? This is what, you know, they want to add all these restrictions. They want to make all these things happen. They have destructive behavior for themselves. And so they were thrown this, and I'm telling you, this is a test. They were thrown you. And if you guys could have done it, you could have been good, but I don't see it working anyways. Because that lack of confidence that they have, you wouldn't be able to deal with. You're a mover, you're a shaker, you're Sag Cap, you move and shake, and they can't move and shake like that. And the insecurities, I mean, anybody you would even look at, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing it, anybody you would even look at, they would put themselves into, you know, because the self-esteem is too low. But you know, it's crazy. You could actually take someone like this, you could build them. You know, if that would have worked, you could have built them up. You could have given them that self-confidence. You could have given them that love. You could have given them what they needed, but they, you know, but it was a karmic test because it says, you know, Sag Cap, I really want you to just kind of focus here, but I need this to work this way. You know, things happen and we don't have control over it, and we don't understand why 100% things happen. Okay. We can give ideas. We can get, you know, down to certain ideas. It's not a personal reading though, so we can't really know exactly, right, in a general reading what the real purpose is, right? We can only get to bits and pieces because it's going to be a little bit different to why the whole test is 100. But it's testing, what we can see here is it's testing your abilities to love thyself and say, you know, I don't really need that. I'm good. And then for them to, they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do, but it was a test. Oh, you keep saying you want this, and then you throw it away. But you know, it's kind of crazy because I think, I don't know. I don't know, because it's only a general reading. I think for some of them, they were supposed to take this and learn from what love was so that they could have this big turnaround. I just feel like there's so much insecurity in this area. Maybe hurt, pain. See, that's what I'm saying. When you start getting down to the nitty gritties, right, guys? Because then you could say, well, maybe it's because they were hurt, or yeah, because that person was, AB'd, right? By their last, connection. There could be so many different reasons. That's why I'm saying it's going to be really hard in a general reading to get down why. But no matter what, it was to build. It's so it was, and I don't feel like it was something that was supposed to last anyways. So don't even worry about that. It was using you to show them that people are not always toxic. And you gave your heart. You showed them something. And instead of, I don't know. For some of you, I feel like they liked it for a minute, but then that toxic behavior, that devil that sits within them, came up, that toxic behavior, and then just made them evil. Say evil things to you. And then for some of you, they just didn't like it at all. They were just like, who do you think oh my gosh. Adverse accomplishment, exactly. You had the you did something beautiful with the Three of Cups and got it thrown back at your face. But that's okay. It's okay because we live in a world of duality. And, the universe, we're always growing. We're always growing. And unfortunately, to grow, we have to be the pawns, right? Those who love are the pawns to try to help those who are stuck, who have fear, who don't know what's up, right? And so sometimes we have to be hurt so that we can help another or see if we can change that, Because, if you're going to sit over here and manifest and ask for this and ask for that and then turn around and give a cold shoulder and be nasty, that's not saying you win, right? That's not saying you change. So they're just going to build that karmic trench until they either learn or maybe they die and have to come back and do it again. I don't know, right? I'm not God. But I will tell you one thing, whatever it was, this attachment that they have of this insecurity is so far beyond driven that even bringing in a beautiful soulmate like yourself did not help. It did not help the situation. Universe always tests us to see if you're ready. Because they could sit over here and say, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. And then it happens and they're just like, and then that, they haven't changed that way of thinking. Kind of reminds me of addictions. It does. It does. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys ever drank or anything, but it's kind of like, you know, my parents were alcoholics. You know, they get really drunk and they're like, and I'm not going to drink anymore. And they get all, you know, crazy. And I don't want to drink anymore. And it's coming from this heartfelt place, right? And, you know, you can feel it and you know they're drowning, literally, right? And within their woes, and they really want this. But then when it comes and they're sobered up, and it comes out of the blue that the universe wants to give them something, or tries to help them out of the situation, however it is, they go right back. They force it away and they go right back into that toxicity. Absolutely. So it was almost like the universe is saying that they wanted them to get strong, and they were hoping that this connection would be strong enough to break the chain of insecurity. Showing that love, showing that people care, showing that, you know, you're beautiful. I think you're beautiful. I think you're this. I think you're that, right? It wasn't enough. So in a lot of ways, the disappointment wasn't only from you, but it's kind of sad to say, you know, it's like the disappointment of the universe. It didn't work, right? But they'll have to live with that disappointment because that will come back on them. But you're going to have the Nine of Cups, so you're going to get the Nine of Cups. You're walking right into the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, we already had the Ten of Pentacles. So you guys just keep working on your jobs because you have a lot of wealth and health and a lot of good turnarounds coming. You did what you were supposed to do. You did what you were supposed to do, and you're going to get a karmic reward. You did. You heard the calling, whether you know it or not. You did what you were supposed to do karmically. Another karmic card. You did what you were supposed to do karmically. It didn't work out maybe the way that, you know, some things know, but, you know, God himself knows no matter what. But it's going to teach her or him, however it is, right? But no matter what, you're freeing yourself from that karmic. You guys have something in common when it comes to this karmic advantage, and you're going to break through that, and you're getting what you want. No more torment, no more worries. You guys are breaking out of this karmic to go do what you need to do. This person wanted to become your rival. You guys could have been dealing with the swords, okay, or really heavy into the swords, but no matter what, it's talking about that head over heart, where I'm not going to hold on to my heart. I'm not going to show you my heart, right? So they became your rival. They just wanted to fight for the situation when they were supposed to be clearing the way and opening themselves up like they said that they wanted. They said this is what they wanted, and they blocked it with the Empress. They blocked it. They said no. Then how are you going to learn? So don't worry about it. You guys did exactly what you were supposed to do. And I do believe that this is the message here, is that you really, when it came to this person, you did what you were supposed to do, whether it was in love or I gave them money and they did it wrong. I really do believe it was love, though. You know what's going on, but no matter what, you did right, and you're going to get your karmic rewards for the situation. You were pulled in this direction, divinely pulled into this direction on purpose. We all have soul contracts to help individuals out, and you guys did what you were supposed to do. It doesn't always work, but maybe in the end, maybe just by chance, it might come back on them through a dream or through their intuition when they do open up, that they really effed this up and that they didn't learn. Because let me tell you, a lot of times things come back later and we realize, you know, I really dropped the ball on that one. I really screwed that up. I had this beautiful Sag Cap coming towards me, and I really dropped the ball. And you just never know when that message is going to hit. So you never know in the end. It may have worked. But for now, it looks like nothing happened. But later, it may hit them. That's, the universe works in mysterious ways. And they may be thinking about you one day, saying, I should have taken that offer. I made a bad choice. Two of Swords and Two of Swords. I made a bad choice. I manifested love or whatever, and I didn't take the transition. Nope. So, hey, just saying, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, could be an air sign. What else we have? A Leo, a very heavy Leo over here. Yeah. So no matter how it is, there's definitely something to learn from this situation. So I believe that, there's no things in life that really are coincidence. Things happen for a reason. And I really do believe, right, that they're going to, you never know. I don't know. I just keep getting that. Like one day they're going to, maybe next month, who knows, right? I'm going to wake up and be like, I don't know. It's really weird. It's really, really weird. But we do know it's a soulmate connection because you guys were used for each other for a wake-up call. Was this supposed to be, if it's love, a love made in heaven? No, it was more like a karmic learning lesson. Yeah. You have somebody coming that's worth waiting for. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay? You do have a real soul. This is a soulmate. It's just a karmic. Okay? You guys are supposed to learn something from each other. Even if it's just to run into each other for a week, right? It's no big deal. They come and go. So, but you do have a soulmate connection coming in that I do believe is going to come from this karmic because, this is, that's just the way it is. Somebody who have real chemistry with. Okay? Yeah. But I love right now it says not the right time, though. You guys are still waiting. You're still waiting in the waiting game, okay, for the majority of you. Okay? If you know that this person already came in, then go ahead and take that as a general reading for you. For the majority of you, you're still waiting for this person. Okay? Because I'm telling you right now, yeah. And if you know this wasn't love and I was offering money to you, I gave you a job and you messed me over, take it how it resonates. It doesn't have to be 100% love, but they didn't learn. But for some of you, no matter what it was, you gave them some kind of gift. You gave them some kind of opportunity, some kind of gift, something for the majority of you. Okay, so in the end, guys, you have success. Don't even worry about it. You know what? Just let this go and just let it know. You know what? Universe knows what it's doing. It's the weirdest thing, but you know what? It knows what it's doing. It worked on me. It worked on them for whatever purpose, and I'm going to let it go because you know what? I have success to go after. I have new love to go after. I have, other things that, need to come to me. And this other person, they need recovery. They need to, they have things that they need to work on. And I, deep down inside, guys, I just pray that whatever it was, it does come back on them to show them, to wake them up, to realize, you know what, if you manifest love or you manifest a job and then you go and sabotage it, what was the freaking purpose in the first place to manifest something? Hey, I'm going to play the lottery. I'm going to manifest the lottery. I'm going to win the lottery. And then I'm going to rip my ticket up. Well, what the fuck was the reason for? I'm sorry, but that's exactly how you feel. And I know because I can feel that hotness coming off of you. Like, what was their purpose then? Why did they play with my heart? Because it was a karmic lesson, and that's the way the universe works. Remember, we live in a world of duality. I cannot say it enough. There is negative and there is positive. If we lived in a world of only positive, then we'd be imbalanced. Okay, because then there would be no dark and there, you know what I mean? The sun would just kill us all the time. Okay, because it would be bright all the time. We'd have a hard time sleeping. Our melatonin would be screwed up. You'd never sleep. Till next time, my friends. Because even the caves would be bright. Ah, did no darkness exist. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.